Welcome back to 2022 Hart Softball Coaches Media Day. We're going to head up to Atchison, talk some Raven College softball with Benedictine coach Paul Hunt. Coach Hunt, welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
How has preseason practices gone so far? It's been okay here in Kansas City. Have you gotten outside at all?
I'd say we've been blessed. You know, last year we upgraded the facility and turfed our infield and all of our foul territory, and that is such a gift. So we've been inside a couple of times, but for the most part, we've been able to get outside quite a bit, and really see what kind of growth we need. And I feel like every year you're limited to being inside. There's only so much you can get done, no matter how great your indoor facility is, and gosh, if we can have this weather in March, I'll be pretty happy.
That Asher Sports Complex is pretty special. I was joking earlier that I used to umpire baseball back, when the baseball field had the giant hill. A little bit of an upgrade in the facility since then. What a beacon for that community and that college. Tell me a little bit about Asher Sports Complex.
I was blessed to come in the second year that Asher Sports Complex was in use. And, we're really, really spoiled to have an administration that is ready to invest back into athletics. I don't think that's prevalent everywhere. But really it just sets up a great game day atmosphere. And really it even starts before that. The whole north end of our campus, when you start walking into our football facility, and then Olsen Island, as baseball will call it, at their complex. It's such a great facility. And then when you get down to us, it's set up in a way that we get great fan support. There's great viewing to see everything. That the playing surface is, I think, among the best in the conference. Really, really spoiled for sure to be there.
Well, you guys are going to get some work out of that turf right off the bat. You guys start with 12 straight home games through February. How important is it going to be for you guys to get out of the gate and get started playing at home?
It's one of the great advantages. So in prior years before having the turf, we were always looking to, hey, how far south can we go and know that we're going to be able to get games in. And what's great now is the GPAC teams that are just north of us that are strong want to come south. So not only being able to play at home, but we're going to be able to play great competition. Concordia's got a great program. Morningside is great. Doane right now, I think, is underrated. They've got a great pitching staff, and Coach Olson's doing a great job there. So not only to be able to play at home, but we're going to be tested at home. And I think that's going to help prepare us for the Heart, and I think that's one of the things that really separates the Heart of America from a lot of the conferences in our country is the depth of talent inside of the Heart is really phenomenal. There's not a conference game that you can take lightly because everybody can beat everybody on any given day. And I don't think you see that across the country in a lot of conferences. It feels like a lot of conferences have, 2, 3, maybe 4 teams at the top that are pretty strong, and then it falls off pretty hard, and the Heart just doesn't fall off.
You guys finished top 5 in the league last year in ERA, and I know Benedictine's always strong in the circle. What do you have coming up as far as your rotation and bullpen this year?
Yeah, so we're going to have a pretty heavy mix of using a full staff this year, which I'm really excited about. I think the longevity of our sport, we're going to see that more and more as we move forward. But we're going to rely a lot on the leadership from Abby Pressgrove and Mackenzie Pinkerton. Both of them have had some years with us and some time and in different roles. So right now we're expecting a lot out of them. We also, Jenna Drish has joined us as a freshman this year. We're expecting her to see some big innings, but we're 5 deep that we feel really, really comfortable putting on the mound and saying, hey, let's go win a ball game with them.
How about offensively? What are you looking for from the Ravens with the bat?
Well, honestly, I think this is the most talented offensive team we've had since I've been here. And that really speaks some volumes. And it says a lot, really. Last year we graduated two big pieces of our offense with Blair Shanks and Molly Chevalier. And those are two very, very tough pieces to replace. But I look at this year, and between all of our players that are returning at every other position, being 1 year better, 1 year more experienced, 1 year stronger. But then we've got some great additions. Allie Pinkering, who is a two-time All-American, once at DMAC and once last year over at Ottawa, kind of stepping into that center field role for us, I think is going to be a really nice addition. And honestly, I kind of the same way we talked about the Heart of America as a whole. That's what I think about the depth of our offense right now is really special. Madison Zaccardo is set up to have a really big year. And we expect big numbers from really the 2 through 6 spot in our order. We think we'll get a lot of RBI production.
Strong finish, obviously, last year. What excites you about taking that next step, finishing higher in the league and maybe vying for a spot at the national tournament?
Well, I think you just nailed it right there. The national tournament has been what we've been eyeing for the past few years here. And I think this is our best opportunity for it for a lot of reasons. And honestly, it goes back. I know we're complimenting the Heart a lot here, but it goes to the depth of the Heart. And I think the Heart of America right now is starting to get the respect that it deserves a little bit more on the national stage. Mount Mercy had a great run last year when they got into the World Series, and that helped get us recognized because they weren't a team for most of the year that was getting, any national attention. Baker was receiving votes at different points, and Grandview and Central Methodist were ranked highly in the top there. But getting those 3, 4, and 5 teams deep inside of our conference that are not just getting ranked, but going and playing places and getting high quality wins against some of the powerhouses of the NAI, whether it be Oklahoma Science and Arts or in Oklahoma City. I think it speaks volume for what that does. So we talk a lot with our girls right now about it's not just the conference games that matter. It's not just, hey, get an automatic bid by winning a conference or winning a conference tournament, but also looking at, hey, if we can do damage in our non-conference schedule and give us a chance if we're in the hunt at the end, being in the top 3 or 4 inside of the Heart, there's a legitimate chance at an automatic bid. And I think that's very exciting.
Talking with Coach Hunt with Benedictine, and going to kind of wrap it up with some quick fire questions for you, Coach. Best place to eat in Atchison, and I know that's always that's one of the tougher questions I'll probably throw out today because there's a lot of good places.
Yeah, for being such a small town, there are so many places. For me, I'm going to stick with what I think is probably the Atchison staple. I'm going to go with Willie's.
Willie's is outstanding. That is the spot I stop at every time I'm up there. Another Atchison debate is where you get gas. Do you get gas on the Atchison side, or do you cross the bridge and get gas over here in Missouri?
I used to cross over, and I don't know if it's laziness or convenience, but I'm at Lutz at the Shell.
There you go. That's good. Tell me a little bit about your background. You play baseball collegiately, right?
I did. So I went to Dana College, which I'm dating myself right now a little bit with the doors being closed up there. And then I actually graduated from a Catholic school in South Dakota, Presentation College, and I played while I was up there as well.
Excellent. All right, final question, and I think we're going to ask this to all the coaches. Couple word answer. When I say Heart softball, what immediately comes to mind?
Tough.
Yeah.
It's just so deep.
Yeah. Awesome. Coach Hunt, good luck on the season. Good luck on that big homestand to start things out. Wear a coat. It's going to be a little chilly, but I think you guys will get it done. And good luck on the season upcoming.
Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate you.